Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave and today I'm going to show you where you can buy some of the cheapest mini truck parts. Now in my last video that I put out last week, I was working on my little Japanese mini truck and I replaced the timing belt, the water pump and the thermostat in that little truck. And in that video, I remarked about the high cost of buying parts and getting them shipped to Australia, where I am. Now, those little trucks were never sold down here in Australia, so it is very hard to source parts, and you usually have to go and buy them online somewhere. There are a few companies that have been set up recently that are importing the newer model trucks, the Daihatsu Jumbos and Hi-Jets, but they don't have a lot of supply of older parts, and certainly not for the Mitsubishis. It seems to be that there are places that supply parts for Daihatsus and Carries, the Suzuki Carries, but not so much for the Mitsubishi Minicab. So every time I want to buy a part, I've got to go online and then try and find a website where I can buy the part and then pay a lot of money for the shipping to get the parts sent down here to Australia. Now, having done that last video where I did that work, I'm now moving on to the next step, if you like, that I want to do on that little truck. And what I think I probably need to do within the next 6 to 12 months is to probably replace the clutch in it. It's not, necessary right away, but I think within 6 to 12 months I'll have to replace it. Now, if you've got a very fine eye and you've been watching the videos on this little truck, you may have noticed that every time I let the clutch out and I go to take off, that you can hear a slight shudder in the background. Now, my little truck has done 105,000 kilometres. The clutch works okay, but I think somewhere in the future it's going to need replacing. So today what I'm going to do is go back on the internet and try and find some parts to fix that problem. So I'm on the lookout for a clutch kit. And I've gone back, first of all, I'll show you on my computer here, I'm online now, and I'm going to go to the, I guess is my number one store that I buy parts from, and that is Yokohama Motors. So I'm on the web page here now, and as I mentioned in the previous video, they do have a lot of comprehensive parts that you can buy, and I'm just going to scroll down the page here until I actually find the clutch components, and then we'll have a look at what it says they've got in there. So down here, I'm now looking at the clutch kit, and it says there Mitsubishi Minicab clutch kit U42T. It's got a price there of $269. Now, what you have to remember is, particularly when you're looking at this Yokohama site and also the Megazip site that I'll look at in a minute, is all of these dollars are quoted in US dollars, so they're not Australian dollars, and you've got to do the conversion to work out what it's actually going to cost me. So it says there that the cost of this kit, so the kit has the clutch plate, the pressure plate and the release bearing. So there's three components in this kit. It's listed here on their website as $269. And more importantly, what it has is it has the number of the clutch kit written down here. I don't know if you can see it there. It says M for Mary, BK005. So I now actually have the number of that clutch kit from the supplier that I think is Exedy by the look of it. Now, let's say I wanted to buy this from Yokohama Motors. Let's go up and I'll just go to the cart, and I've already loaded it into the cart and it'll tell me what I'm up for in cost. So if I wanted to buy that kit from Yokohama Motors, it's $269. The shipping is $68 US, and the SVCC, which I think is a tax if you are buying this outside of Japan. I'll just put that shipping onto Australia, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. No, it's still $68. So it says there to purchase just this kit from Yokohama Motors and get it shipped to me is going to cost me $350.45 US. So I've just done a quick conversion into Australian dollars, and that would be $558.14. $558 Australian to get that clutch kit shipped to me. All right, let's jump on to another site and have a look at what else is available. I'm going to go to the Megazip site now, And I couldn't quite work this out because on this, if I scroll down, it does actually say disc kit clutch, but it says the price is $136.12 US. And I'm not really sure whether this is the three components, because it doesn't say there's three components. When you click on it, it just says that there's one piece of this part is required in this component. So I don't know whether that means you need to buy other parts or not. And I'm not too sure, because if you look at the diagram here, it's got the clutch plate, the pressure plate and the release bearing, and they're all listed at different prices here. And they're all, if I add all those up, they're a lot more expensive than the clutch kit here. Anyway, I've put these into a bin, and let's have a look at if I bought the same components from Megazip that I had just priced up from Yokohama Motors. So in here I've got the clutch kit, I've got the bearing release, and I've got the pressure plate assembly here. Now all of that adds up to $372.79 US. The delivery is $46.13. The total price to get it to me would be $419.15. Go back to my sheet here, and that works out to be $668.15. So Yokohama Motors was $558.14. Megazip is $668.15, so $100 more expensive. Okay, let's continue the search. So now I'm on eBay, and I buy a lot of general parts off eBay, including a lot of mechanical parts. And I found this webpage on eBay, which is from a company called Japan Net Shop. And I can see that it's the correct kit for my little truck. It's an MBK005. And the price that they list there is $234.29 US, and the shipping is $44 US as well. So if I add all that together, the cost of that kit to get it to me would be $443.08 Australian. So that's certainly the cheapest option from what I can find so far. Now, I'm going to get across to Amazon, and I have never really thought about using Amazon to buy car parts before. I do buy a lot of components I use here on the YouTube channel. So I buy lots of memory cards, I buy computer backup drives, I buy light stands, lights, all that sort of thing. I will usually try and find them on Amazon. But for some reason, I've never really thought about using Amazon for car parts. And I don't know, is that strange? I mean, maybe a lot of people out there purchase Amazon all the time for car parts, but I personally never really thought about it much. But I was on Amazon the other day buying some new SD cards, and I thought, well, let's just do a bit of a search and see what parts they may sell for a Japanese mini truck. So I put in the search in the Amazon bar, and I came up with this, that it said that I can buy the same clutch kit component, the MBK005, and it had a price here of $193. And I thought, well, maybe that $193 is US dollars, but in fact it is Australian dollars. It's listed in your local currency, because I am on amazon.com.au, so this is the Australian site of Amazon. $193. I thought, well, that's pretty cheap. How much is it going to cost for shipping? I look underneath here and it says free international shipping. Wow, free international shipping and $193 for the same part. So if I compare all the sites that I've just looked at, so the Yokohama site, to get exactly the same components sent to me here in Australia, would have cost $558.14. Megazip would have cost $668.15, and eBay would have cost $443.08. But yet here I am on the Amazon page, and it says I can buy this kit for $193 with free international delivery. Now, if I look at this page, I can see that there's a couple of things that I have to be mindful of. The first one says that it is international delivery, free international delivery, so I do like the idea of that. Now, to send it to me where I am in Abermain in New South Wales, which is where I live, it says that it's usually dispatched within 4 to 6 weeks. Now, for some people that need the part desperately, that's probably not a brilliant idea, but for me, this is long term. This is going to be something that I'll probably work on the truck in the next 6 to 12 months, so it's not vitally important that I get this sort of overnight or within the week. So 4 to 6 weeks is fine. Now you'll see that I've also, up here in the corner, you can see that I've already ordered this part. This $193 is today's price when I'm actually doing this video, but I did actually order this part, and I ordered it on the 9th of January, and I'll just click on this, and this actually gives you the breakdown of the costs, and I'll just blur out my address and card details there so you can't see it. But on the right hand side here, you can see that it gives you a listing of what the cost of the parts were, and you can see that the item was $229.20. We have to add GST. So the trouble for us here in Australia is we have a goods and services tax. It's a bit like a VAT tax, I guess, if you're in the UK. Now, it used to be the case that when you bought parts overseas, that you could just pay the price that it was overseas and get it sent to you. But the government has now stepped in and forced, if you like, a lot of sellers of product to charge GST. And I really don't have any idea of how, when you buy something overseas, that they send the money back to the Australian government. But anyway, they've got it set up, which is good. Here you can see that the GST that has been added is $22.92. So the total cost that I paid for this particular kit on the 9th of January was $252. And if I bought the same kit today, it would be $193, so I should have bought it today. But anyway, $252 Australian delivered is still a lot cheaper than all of those other websites that I've been looking at. Now, so it does say there that the delivery is dispatched within 4 to 6 weeks, and I was a bit worried when I first purchased this, is if I pay $252, is it going to suddenly pop up on my credit card bill as $252 US dollars or something? But it did pop up as 252 Australian dollars, so I was happy about that. And I didn't have to pay an international transaction fee. Quite often when you buy products and you have to pay in US dollars, on my credit card you have to pay another 1.5% surcharge for the conversion. Anyway, I got an email that said yes, it is the price that's on the screen at the time, and that was fine. So then I thought, well, okay, now I'll just have to sit back and relax and wait for 4 to 6 weeks for my part to turn up. But then, strangely, a few days after I ordered the part, I got a dispatch notification saying that your package has been sent from Japan. So I ordered the parts on the 9th of January, and just let me get this, reach down here. Here is my box with my clutch kit in it that was delivered from Japan on January the 20th. So it took 11 days to send it, which is brilliant. And it's here, I've got it. I'll just actually get the box out and I'll show you what it is. Here we are. So that's the clutch kit there that I purchased on Amazon. And you can see on the code there that it's actually the right code, the MBK005. So that was I'm really pleased with that it turned up, and it was quick, and it was certainly far cheaper buying off Amazon than any of the Yokohama Motors, the Megazip motors, or even off eBay. Amazon was the best. And I've now looked for lots of other parts that I may need for my mini truck, and it doesn't seem to have a lot, but anything that you may do as part of your home maintenance, such as a clutch kit, a water pump, a fan belt, timing belt, brake pads, things like that you would normally do as part of your home maintenance, you can find it on Amazon. Now, I have to stress that this is not an Amazon endorsed or supported video in any way. I did actually buy these parts, and the purpose of doing this video is just to say, have you looked at Amazon for buying car parts? And I'm really pleased that I did. Okay, so I've got my clutch kit. I'm not going to put it in straight away. It's probably going to be 6 to 12 months down the track, but we'll certainly do a video when we do that changeover. And that's today's video. So I hope it wasn't too confusing for everybody what I've just run through, but yeah, if you are looking for some cheap parts, then maybe check out Amazon. Maybe you just might find that part with free international delivery just a little bit cheaper. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.